next time.
What is going on YouTube? It is your boy Forever One Ghost here, coming back at you with another awesome anime review video. Today I'm going to be reviewing Eureka7, the movie. Now, I wanted to review this because Bones is releasing 3 movies, which involves Eureka, Ren-ten, and Anemone. So I wanted to get into this movie, which is pretty much based off the original story, but it's in reverse. Now, if you guys haven't seen this movie, I highly recommend it. Also, this video is powered by Viewster. Those are my good homies. Make sure to check out Viewster at www.viewster.com. Make sure to check out their omakazes. Make sure you let them know the homie Forever One Ghost sent you. And check out the app. And make sure to leave a good review because they're an awesome anime app and I recommend it. So, back to the anime review here. Eureka7, this is a movie, pretty much, if you haven't seen the original series, which is Eureka7, the whole 52 or 51 episodes of it, I recommend you do. This goes back into when Ren-ten, instead of how his life went, was very different. Because a lot of the people that we knew in the original series played different roles in this movie. Including Dominic, who then becomes the keeper of Ren-ten and Eureka in this more or less reverse world. As to how it all happened, where they discovered that she was an alien and a lot of the things that went down the same way. But instead of the Gecko State being a very rogue, their own kind of company, they were still under the military. Like I said, this is a reverse world where in this movie, everything is the opposite. Where in this one, the bad guys is someone that you guys would not believe. But also, I recommend this movie. It's a very good movie. I got the Blu-ray, obviously, as you see here, including where I'm going to open it for you guys so you can see. Both of them are here. The Blu-ray is to the right, and the original is to the left. So as you see here, you got the original there, and the Blu-ray to the right, which you can see here and here. And if you pop it open in here, you can see the faces of Ren-ten and Eureka in the Nirvash, which transformed. If you guys remember the original series where you saw Nirvash transform itself into something else, then you remember the scene where Ren-ten was inside saying he would rescue Eureka. But in this version, obviously in a different world, it's the roles reversed, obviously. But this is a great movie. I do recommend it. If you're a fan of the Bones creations, they're phenomenal. That's why I wanted to do this recording of this anime, because when I got the chance to see this movie, I saw it a couple times. It was very, very good. Very excited. Also, that including with that Bones is making, as I said before in the beginning of this video, that they're doing 3 movies. And I think that aside from this one, obviously, as I recommend you guys watch it, a definite great movie. Definite top 5 on top of anime movies on my list, as well as many others. A very good 9.5 out of 10. Very good movie. Very well-told story as to the role reverses of this movie, as well as many other things in this movie that I recommend you guys check out. Also, as I said, Bones is creating 3 new movies, as I said before in the beginning, which will be, in my opinion, I'm not sure whether it's true or not. Again, this is just me stating my opinion, not actual fact, until it's proven different by Bones or anyone that's associated with the company saying differently about what's the stories for them. I think that those 3 movies are going to be telling the stories of each one of the characters in some retrospects as to what their lives were in the Gecko State, because obviously they didn't record or tell every bit of the story as to what happened in their lives. So that's something that I think they're going to use in these movies, especially the life of Anemone. How did she become? How did she come into this world? How did she was created and stuff? I know that in the show they did explain a little bit about her origin. Not a lot of it, but obviously somewhat to the point where they told us about her, how they were trying to replace her because she was sick at some point, and whatever that may have ended to. But in this one, I think this is what's going to happen. They're going to tell a little bit about Ren-ten's side, about how he lived his life with the Gecko State, aside from just doing like odd jobs with them and helping them get money. And of course, a little bit about Eureka, right towards the middle of how she was brought into the Gecko State, how the father Adrock Thurston, brought in with Eureka, how her life was with him, how she was a part of the military, how she was trained to teach the military about these type of MMOs, robots, or living creatures, or these architects, mechanical machines that they used in battle. Obviously, the only architect that had its own architect was obviously the original, which is the Nirvash Type 0, which is the one she drove in the original series of Eureka7, obviously. But also, I think that's what's going to happen here a little bit towards those movies, which is why I think this is going to be a very awesome topic to discuss about this series and the show, because when they do release those 3 movies, because they're going to release them in 3, obviously each year. There's one coming this year, one coming out next year, and the next one in 2019, obviously. But by what I remember, the first one that's supposed to come out is Eureka. The next one is Renton, and the last one is Anemone. So that's going to be very, very interesting to see how they portray those 3 movies. Obviously, going back to this movie right here, like I said, it's a reverse world, very good movie. It tells the story, as I mentioned before, about how the roles are differently reversed as to how Eureka and Renton were both, raised by Dominic, instead of how in the other original series they were raised differently by Adrock Thurston, which was the father of Renton, and Renton was raised by his grandfather by the time his father had passed away in the original series. Now, also, if you guys haven't seen Eureka7, I do highly recommend you watch it. It's a very good show. I'd recommend watching the show first before this movie, obviously, but also this movie is very good if you guys are interested in very well-told plot stories, very well-told love story like this. It's a very interesting perspective into this movie in many ways, shape, or form, in many ways, as to how a lot of shows somewhat do different things to make it more interesting to see the perspective of different ways of things, how they could have played out in many ways, etc. That would have been very, very, very cool. Also, if you guys are fans of Eureka7, obviously there is the Eureka7 AO, which I will do a review of as well if this video gets at least 10 likes. If this video gets 10 likes, I will do Eureka7 AO. I know I did Eureka7 AO a while back, but I will re-review it, because obviously the new movies are coming out. One for this year, the next year, and the year before, which is 2019, 2018, 2017. Or in the right order, obviously, 2017, 2018, 2019. Anyway, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys slap a like, as I said before. If you guys want to see more anime content like this, let me know in the comments below. And as always, guys, stay awesome, stay blessed, keep playing that awesome Dokkan battle, as I always mention in my videos. Also, make sure to watch yourself some great anime on Viewster, as I mentioned before in the beginning of this video. Make sure to get that app if you guys love anime, enjoy anime. Very good streaming anime app for all those who enjoy anime, as well as any one of those who do love themselves some great content off of a great app like Viewster. And as always, guys, stay awesome, stay blessed. Keep watching anime, guys. Peace.